I'm Jean Pickett, and we are around town today with Zachary Roth from Ansbacher Law. Hey, Zach.
Good morning, Jean. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Zach,
doing well.
as you know, I have a great love for Ansbacher Law. I mean, I've been involved with your firm probably 14 years now. Unfortunately, my first experience was because of construction issues with you guys and dealing with Barry on that. And, you know, obviously it turned out in my favor and I was very pleased, but, you know, a bad experience overall.
Sure. Absolutely.
But you guys do more than just construction litigation. You're actually a real estate attorney as well. You handle all facets of real estate. Absolutely.
Construction litigation is a big part of our practice. But beyond that, we have board-certified lawyers in real estate and condominium and planned unit development law. So we represent condominiums and homeowners associations. We do real estate transactions, real estate litigation, business transactions, kind of the whole gamut of what you would think of as could possibly be real estate, on top of some other practice areas such as personal injury.
Okay. So what would you say is your passion as far as in that whole realm of it?
I really enjoy the real estate side from a title perspective, the kind of digging into the historical side of a piece of property. I was a history major in college, and so it's a way to do history, but it's just a history of a piece of property as opposed to a history of a person or a business or something like that.
Okay.
So I find that interesting.
Has anything ever come up like in those history searches that really, you know, you didn't expect, really intrigued you?
I've had some fascinating items pertaining to the fact that Florida used to be part of Spain. Whether properties were transferred out by the King of Spain before what became Florida was transferred to the United States, and how that impacts title. It can be fascinating. Reading documents in Spanish from the governor of Cuba from the 1700s. Very interesting.
Okay, that would be really interesting. Has that affected any properties here?
I've
locally?
had properties in Nassau County that I've worked on with that. None in Duval so far. But I'm sure there are plenty that it would.
Okay. So now you have 4 offices now? Or?
Correct.
Okay. And your recent one that you just opened, and it's more of a satellite type office, is in Jacksonville Beach. Is that
Absolutely,
correct?
yes. 500 South 3rd Street in Jacksonville Beach. It's a satellite office that allows us to do closings or other appointments there. It's not permanently staffed with employees from our office, but it's available at the convenience of
just for the
parties.
convenience, yes.
Exactly.
And with my experience with you guys, I mean, you're just top notch all the way. I mean,
I appreciate that.
You're not. It's not like a shake and bake type company. You're very on it. You're very into customer satisfaction and doing the job right and defending the contract itself from a legal perspective.
And I think that's a big point in the way that I approach things and the way our firm approaches things. I don't want to just do a bunch and check boxes each time. I want in each deal the parties to really feel that I've taken the time to make sure that I was protecting their interests and I wasn't just a closer or just the attorney who was processing something. I want it to be very clear that I actually am worried about the outcome and I'm taking the steps to protect them.
Yeah, and that's so important because there's so many legal aspects, not just to a real estate transaction, period.
Absolutely.
You know, and so many times these attorneys are not interested in defending the contract, defending the law. They just want to do what's easy. You know, and sometimes easy isn't always right.
And a lot of times, you know, 95% of the time, easy may be okay. But that 5% of the time when you didn't button things up under what the contract says, now you've got a dispute and it could have easily been prevented on the front end. I tell people all the time, it's much easier for me to prevent something than it is to fix it. And so I'd rather take the time, work hard, and try to prevent it on the front end than deal with it on the back end.
That's awesome. Now, Ansbacher Law has been given the privilege of representing Neptune Beach as well. Is that correct?
That's correct. Our firm has a relationship with the city of Neptune Beach, wherein I'm appointed as the city attorney for the city.
That's fabulous.
So I've been working with the city since July of 2019 as the city attorney.
That's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Zach, for visiting us today. And if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, how would they do that?
They can contact our office, 904-737-4600.
Okay.
They can ask for me or anybody else at the receptionist, and she can direct them to wherever they need to go. I can also be emailed at zrr@ansbacher.net, so it's just my initials.
Okay, and do you have a website?
www.ansbacher.net.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.